Possum here. Hope you've enjoyed all of our videos this week that we have put on for Backyard Buddies. Today's video is going to be more for younger kids. So we're going to start by reading In My Backyard. We're going to be making a little bit of a fun snack. And then we're going to give you an opportunity to be your own little investigator in your own backyard. So, hope you enjoy.
In my backyard. In my backyard, I can see groups of baby animals all around me. They creep, they crawl, they run and hide, they munch, they crunch, they sleep outside. In my backyard, I can see one doe fawn peeking at me. He sees me through the leaves and brush, then runs to Mama in a rush. In my backyard, I can see a prickle of two pups grunting at me. They gnaw on rusty hoes and rakes, then chew on twigs and tree bark flakes. In my backyard, I can see a scurry of three pups gazing at me. It's very crowded in their nest, which makes it really hard to rest. In my backyard, I can see a nursery of 4 cubs spying on me. At night, they search inside our trash. I always hear the barrels crash. In my backyard, I can see a nest of 5 bunnies twitching at me. They've gotten through the garden gate. Just look at all the plants they ate. In my backyard, I can see a labor of 6 pups running from me. They cannot see their lunch of worms, but they can hear them as they squirm. In my backyard, I can see a surfeit of 7 kits squinting at me. They hunt for grubs and ants and snails and sometimes eat the eggs of quails. In my backyard, I can see a pit of 8 hatchlings slithering near me. They twist amongst the leaves and vines and bend into a swirled design. In my backyard, I can see a skulk of 9 pups sleeping near me. They cuddle in the den all day, then late at night they look for prey. In my backyard, I can see a swarm of 10 nymphs chirping at me. They listen in their mother's sound and munch on leaves that they have found.
Hi, Paige the Possum here again. So, for our next activity, we're going to be making fox toast. So, the ingredients you will need are honey, whipped cream cheese, the bread of your choice, creamy peanut butter, 1 banana, chocolate chips, strawberries, blueberries, and almonds, preferably in slices. So you're going to want to have your toast ready and mix the honey and the cream cheese together. You're going to leave a little bit of a V at the top for the peanut butter, but this is going to be the white part of the fox's face. You might get a little messy, but that's okay. That's the fun of it. Oh my god, this looks so yummy. Oh, yum, strawberries. Not my favorite snack. My favorite snacks are Ticks, but those aren't available right now. Oh no. Get it all spread. Might take a little bit of time, and that's okay. Now, you're going to want to take the peanut butter and put it in that little triangle spot that you left. Doesn't have to look perfect. My mouth is already watering. So yummy. Once you get all the peanut butter on, we're going to move on to the next step. You're going to put the eyes on it, which are the slices of bananas. Then, for the nose, you're going to take a blueberry, and then the pupils of the eyes are going to be chocolate chips. And then the ears are sliced strawberries. Wow, this looks so tasty. Then you're going to want to make sure you leave a little bit of room in between the ears and the eyes, because those sliced almonds, we didn't have sliced almond, but that's okay, are going to be the eyebrows. Wow, these look just so tasty. I hope you enjoy at home.
Hi, I didn't see you there. Come up here. My name's Josie, and Paige the Possum asked me to come out here and talk to you guys a little bit about our backyard buddies. So this is Hartmans Backyard, and we wanted to show you some of the signs of the backyard buddies that we have. So not all animals really like to come say hello to people, especially when they live outside. And sometimes it's really hard to see them or find them in your backyard. But just because you can't see them doesn't mean they don't come and visit when you're not there. So today we're going to be looking for some signs that show you that animals have been in your backyard even if you don't see them.
Hi, I'm Skyla. I'm one of Hartman's interns. So we are going to be referring to the In My Backyard book and the worksheet that you can find on the virtual learning page on Hartman's website to find these tracks. So we are going to be looking for poop, pieces of homes like nest, broken or chewed plants, chewed pine cones or nuts, tracks, and feathers, shells, and bones. Now we are going to look at the worksheet that Josie, me, and our friend Paige the Possum are going to look at for these tracks. Now, we're going to wonder, where are we going to look for these animals and these tracks? Well, of course, in our backyard. Then we're going to think, how long are we going to look for these tracks? And list the tracks that we find. And then we are going to ask ourselves, what do we want to learn more about? And refer back to the virtual learning page for this worksheet.
Hi, Paige the Possum here again. So, here are some examples that we're going to show that Josie and Skyla found out in the woods on their walk today.
So, Skyla and I have just found our first evidence of animal friends. So you can see here, we're using our handy dandy magnifying glass, we've got two different sets of animal footprints. So this one right under the magnifying glass is the footprint of a deer. Deer have hooves that are split down the middle with two separate sides, and you can see where their little toes pressed into the dirt right there. Isn't that so cool? And next to it, we have the little paw print of an animal friend. But even Skyla and I, who are seasoned adventurers, don't know every animal. So we're going to look that up on our resources on the virtual learning page, and you guys should too. We found something else. You guys want to see? So if you look down here on these leaves, you can see that tiny pieces of the leaf have been chewed out by some sort of animal. Now, really likely, this backyard animal is a little insect friend or some sort of bug, and they eat from the middle of the leaf outwards. So now we know that there's another type of backyard friend.
If you are lucky enough to see one of these magnificent animals in your backyard, don't approach it and don't touch it. Get your parent right away and tell them what you found.
I hope this video has been helpful today for you, and I really hope you have a lot of fun finding things in your backyard that maybe you haven't ever seen before. If you find anything in your backyard that you're not sure what it is and need some help identifying it, and your parents or guardian doesn't know quite what it is either, feel free to take a picture and post it on our Facebook page, and we would be happy to help. Have a good weekend and enjoy the great outdoors.